fine thing to be back in old school, to be standing on this pitch where we fought so many battles.
Yes, Alice, it is, as you say, a fine thing. But I am glad that this is my final year in Grangewood, for it may be the last year that the name of Beaumont will appear upon the title deeds.
Oh, Claire.
The truth of the matter is, Alice, we're up a gum tree. What with poor mother's medical fees and my younger brother...
Digby?
Yes, dear Digby's school fees have still to be met, and the rent of the cottage is far too high for us. I was talking with mother before I came by. Unless a miracle happens, we'll have to sell to the school governors by Christmas. I offered to leave school and find employment as a teacher, but mother wouldn't hear of it. I must say, I'm not looking forward to leaving all this, going out into the world and becoming a proper grown-up. They say Grangewood is supposed to mirror the world. I wonder. Oh, my goodness! Someone's playing a first-rate game of hockey over there.
It's the upper fourth, the practice game by the looks of things. Who's that child there? She can certainly pass balls.
She's a new kiddie, the scholarship girl, Daisy Meredith. Look at her, never funking a single ball.
Know all the rules from a book, I was told.
A sportsman as well as a scholar.
There's one whose name will grace the first 11.
Well, let's go off to our own practice, old girl. We have a match to win on Saturday, the opening knockout game of the county championships. Perhaps this year we'll come out tops.
Instead of runners-up as we've been for the past 10 years to Oxford Young Ladies College.
Here, Alice, come on.
We must beat them this year. For Grangewood, for Claire, we must!
For a while, Daisy's life at Grangewood passed uneventfully, apart from the odd unpleasantness from Sybil and Monica. Then, one evening after prep, while she and Trixie were systematically tapping wooden wand panels in the hope of finding the secret passage that led them to their hidden treasure.
What are you girls doing here? Don't you know that the gallery is out of bounds for all but teachers and prefects?
Yes, sir.
So tell me the reason why you're here, or I shall report to the form mistress. If you not tell me, you have to report to Miss Grenville, and perhaps receive an order mark.
We were looking for the treasure, sir.
Treasure?
The lost treasure of the Beaumont family.
Ah, I see. Well, you don't find it here. I myself have often sought its whereabouts in this entire building. But now I believe the treasure to be a legend, a mere myth. However, if you find any clue elsewhere in the school, I'm most happy to hear about it. I'm fascinated by the folk tales of the English. Good night.
Why the dickens did you tell him what we were doing? We would have told Miss Granville otherwise, who would certainly give us an order mark for going out of bounds. Such a beastly self. He's clearly after the treasure for himself. Probably to try and help his Bolshevik friends. We've got to search the rest of his gallery somehow. I know. How about sneaking out of the dormy at dead of night? Yes, capital idea. We could perhaps borrow a couple of cloaks from Matron and disguise ourselves as ghostly monsters to scare off anyone who might see us. Yes. Great plan. Supper bell. Don't a word to anyone, Trixie. Until I wake you, hints fest effusion.
The scheme's not working out, Monica.
It is working in small ways, Sybil.
So small, it'll take 20 years for her to gain enough order marks to get a bad conduct mark. No, she's doing fearfully well in everyone's books. We must move drastically and fast. Look at the silver bracelet Daddy bought me as a pre-birthday present. I say, Monica! Do look.
Sorry, Sybil.
Miss Gibson has given Daddy permission to take me out for slap-up birthday tea in town and on to a concert afterwards. Daddy said I might invite a friend to accompany me. I was thinking of inviting you.
Sybil, I adore it very much.
All serene, then. No, I'm off to read some Keats in preparation for the school poetry competition. I mean to win it this year and not be pipped to the post by that wretched Trixie Martin.
When do entries have to be in?
3 or 4 weeks, I believe. Why? Are you thinking of entering?
Yes. Oh, I mean, no, I could never write anything half as good as you, Sybil. But I tremendously fancy to have a bash at it. Just to show that Meredith girl a thing or two.
Well, you bash away to your heart's content. I'm off to bed.
Of this midnight visitation. I'll wake Miss Kidlet to take care of those babes. I expect I'll see you both tomorrow.
Jemima, we're for it now. Miss Claire reports to Miss Gibson, do you think? Oh, if she thinks you've been very evil, she will. But they'll never believe it wasn't us that sneaked on them. They won't think that, would they? How else would Claire have found out? We've got to find out who sneaked on us. Yes.
Only you've seen the Marleys.
Yes?
They look so wonderfully comic, dressed up in 2 of Maitland's clothes, supposed to be ghosts or something equally ghostly.
Oh, absolutely sublime.
Well, it was rather a hoot, though it gave me a perfect fright at first.
Oh, Claire.
What I'd like to know, though, is how they got themselves involved in keeping watch for a second form feast. The 4th always looks on second as such babes.
Do you not remember the fine jakes we used to get up to in our young days?
What utter little horrors we were. Do you remember that winter we went on the midnight skating expedition?
Yeah, and Katie Collins falling through the thin ice.
Yes. Oh, they must be coming now. Oh, yeah.
I will leave you to it, my darling girl. I have a full lesson in town.
See you on the practice field at 1.
Ciao, Rosa.
Don't let Miss Gibson hear you slanging like that. Come on in, you two. Now, perhaps the 2 of you will tell me why you took it upon yourselves yesterday night to break a good many school rules and at the same time risk getting the second form into a jolly serious fix.
We have nothing to do with the second feast, honest, Claire.
And why on earth were you?
The truth of the matter is, Claire, we were looking for the treasure, the Beaumont treasure.
The corners of Claire's mouth twitched, and it was with some effort that she hastily put herself together. Oh, I see.
We're so sorry for getting you out in the middle of the night, too.
Well, I shan't report you to Miss Gibson.
Oh, thanks most awfully, Claire.
Yes, but as you Trixie have been here the longest, you ought to know better than to do this.
Please, Claire, it was my idea just as much as Trixie's. Thank you, Daisy.
Very well. On Saturday, from lunch until tea time, we will both stay within the confines of the school building.
But no, we'll miss the first round of the Knockout Hockey Hand Championships.
Very well, my dear child, you ought to know better than give up kiddish dance then.